please, you can start. Thank you.
Yeah, okay. Thank you so much, Roslyn, for your nice words. And before the start of our formal presentation for today's session, my name is Faiza Bashir, and I am from Pakistan. Let me share my screen with all of you. I'm from Pakistan. I'm working as assistant professor in the field of information management. And I have some experience of literature reviews and conducting scoping reviews as well. So today's session is basically, we will take a look on the softwares and the tools used for systematic literature review. So I assume that all of us knows about the systematic literature review and the methodology of systematic literature review. If someone has some questions, you can ask during the presentation, or it will be better that you should write down your questions and you can ask after the presentation and after the my lecture. So it will be good. Otherwise, if you have some urgency and if you want to ask something in between the presentations, you are open to ask anything. So let me share my screen to all of you. I hope you can get my screen.
Yes, we get it.
Yeah, okay, that's fine. That's great. So today we will take a look on the introduction of systematic literature review softwares and tools.
Work with service providers, that's the F of family planning providers, to actually ensure that we mobilize and direct.
It will be good if someone is their audio is on, then it will be good that you mute yourself.
So it's good to time to something stability, well ways to provide the.
Hi, Faiza. Sorry, could you unmute yourself, please?
Yeah, it's great. So all of us. So I hope you can hear me now. I assume that you can hear me. I assume that you can hear me. Okay, fine. So I will start my presentation. Before the start of the formal presentation, just this is the outline for today's session. Today's session is, I have divided today's session in two parts basically. The first part, we will take a quick look on the systematic reviews, their significance, and why we need to do systematic literature reviews, and their key characteristics, and what are the basic review software and tools. And in second part, we will take a hands-on practice of the Covidence software, which is a well-known software used for the systematic literature review. As I've already said, that I assume that all of us knows about the systematic reviews. We know that what are the systematic reviews. Systematic literature reviews are basically the scientific method in which we are clearly stated scientific research method and designed to minimize biasness and errors, which are traditionally inherent in the narrative views. All of us knows that there are many kinds of reviews. Before the scientific methods and before the conduct of systematic literature reviews, people and the researcher conduct literature reviews which are not systematic literature review. We know that there is a small differences between the systematic literature review and the literature reviews. Just a minute. So, okay. So significance of systematic reviews, why we conduct the systematic literature reviews? Because we know that systematic reviews start conducting the systematic literature reviews is the domain of medical sciences. Because the data created in the medical sciences is very huge. Data created in the literature is the amount of data and the amount of literature is very huge. So it is not easy to conduct researches without the systematic literature reviews. So initially, medical sciences start to conduct systematic reviews. And after that, every domain.
Hello, Faiza.
Yeah,
Sorry, please could you put your screen in slideshow?
so
And
it's
your
not.
slides are not moving. Yeah.
You mean that?
Yeah. First, your PowerPoint is not in slideshow, and the slides
Yeah.
are not moving. We are still in slide 3.
So at the present time, you get my screen significance of systematic reviews. Is it or something else?
Yes, Paita, we can see clearly now.
Yeah, you can see the significance of systematic review slide or something else.
You can continue now.
Yeah, okay. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. So we are taking the look on the significance of systematic reviews, why we need to conduct the systematic literature reviews, because it's very transparent method to conduct the research. And in this kind of research, we conclude the results very easily. That's why we conduct the systematic literature reviews. And it's very easy to get some standardized research. It's the as we know that maybe some of us or maybe all of us knows that systematic reviews are accountable. We can replicate them, we can update them, we can republish the systematic reviews. And in these kind of researches, we involve users. So we can ensure the review is relevant and still useful. And after some time, after 5 years, after 4 years, and in some cases, um, in some domains where reviews and literature is published too huge and amount of literature is very large, in that subject areas, we replicate the systematic literature reviews on regular basis, like medical sciences, natural sciences as well. And now these days, social sciences is also replicate the systematic literature reviews on a regular basis. So, in systematic literature reviews, people said the researcher believes that before conducting the systematic literature reviews, it is very useful and it is very important to have a look on the 6 Ws. Some people said that the 6 Ws, and some researchers believe that it's 5 Ws, because as you can see on my screen that it's 5 Ws and 1 H. So what is this, the 6 Ws? What kind of objective we need to address? Why? The significance of our research and the research gaps. It is very necessary to identify the research gap before conducting any systematic literature review. And who, what kind of population, what kind of area, what kind of domain you need to include in your systematic reviews. When? What is the right time to conduct this research? It is very important in systematic literature review, because we need the right amount of studies to be included in our studies, in our systematic reviews. If the amount generated in any subject area is very small, like the topic is very new and there are only few 5, 6, 7 studies already done, so it is not good or it is not suggested by the researchers to conduct systematic review at that stage. So it is very crucial to decide when to conduct your systematic literature review in any area. So what is your domain? Or some people said that this is about the geographical location. So some people add some specific geographical location to conduct their systematic literature review. And the last, which I already said, that it's not W, it's H, how. So it is about the methodology. What kind of methodology you are using to conduct your systematic literature review? The very important question, what if already done the systematic literature review? It happens with all of us that when we are start to formulate our research questions, there is no systematic literature review done on the specific topic. So we start working on the specific area and specific topics. We formulate our research questions, develop our hypotheses, and start searching in databases for our concerned and related literature. But when we almost ending stage and sometime when we scrutiny is completed, we find that okay, what are the key characteristics of systematic review? Systematic reviews are clearly stated objectives. They have comprehensive research strategy, clearly defined inclusion and exclusion criteria, characteristics of each study is presented very well method, and justification of exclusion need to be addressed before conducting our systematic literature review, and the quality of assessment of the included study. It is very important to address the quality of included studies. And after doing all these steps, clear analysis of the result, it might be in the form of meta-analysis, which is statistical synthesis or qualitative synthesis. And the final step is writing down the report for our systematic literature review. So there are so many softwares and tools are available, especially to support screening and data extraction, but also for the other stages as well. Normally, softwares and tools are using for screening and data extraction while conducting systematic literature reviews. So specialist systematic review software may contain functions for learning, the data analysis, visualization, and sometimes they included the aspect of report writing and writing tools. Sometimes we are using, while conducting our literature reviews, we use the Excel, and sometimes we are using that reference management software like Medley and EndNotes, etc. So why we need to conduct systematic reviews of why we need these kind of softwares and tools when we are doing the systematic literature review or narrative review before the introduction of these softwares and tools in the field? Anyone have any idea? It's showed on my screen because systematic literature review softwares and tools help us in organize. So with the help of these tools, we can efficiently and speed up our work. It remove our duplications, which ultimately save our time, automatically generate Prisma graph, user-friendly, and ensure that you did not miss something, which is very crucial to report in your systematic literature review. So there are some softwares and tools. Sometimes people mix it up. Tools are different and softwares are different. So we will talk about the tools and reference management softwares, which we normally use, that EndNote, Medley, Zotero. These are the commonly used reference management software, and every researcher is using these reference management software these days. Without using these softwares, we cannot conduct our research in these time period because data is too huge. We cannot organize our data without the help of these tools. And same as for conduct of systematic literature reviews, we need some software. There are so many softwares available. Some are paid and some softwares are not paid. It's freely available to everyone. And sometimes the paid software, they have some tutorials, and the free version or trial version is available. Like Covidence, EPPI Reviewer, EPPI Mapper, Ryan, Bravman, Systematic Review, Toolbox, and Abstractor. In today's presentation, we will take a look on the Covidence software, which is well known and commonly used software in conducting systematic literature reviews. Just because this software is user-friendly, it remove duplicate very easily, upload from EndNote is very easy. You can upload the search data from EndNote or sometime from Google Scholar and any other database. And double screening is possible. It automatically generates Prisma guideline, quality appraisal, and quality assessment is possible through the help of generated tool in Covidence. So this is the part where we need to pay more attention. We have to pay more attention at this stage. I assume that everyone should open down in their laptops covidence.org. Because today's session is hands-on practice on the Covidence software. If you are connected through your mobiles or you are connected through your laptops, kindly just open the covidence.org. I will share the link with all of you. So I have shared the link in the chat box. Just open this website. Yeah, the trial version is freely available in Covidence. The trial version is freely available. I hope everyone open the website so you can get the, let me share you my screen with all of you. Yes, okay. No, it's paid in some cases, but the trial version is available. So I will teach you. Okay, all of us knows that whenever we want to download some software, they ask for our email address. So they will send you the confirmation email. You will confirm your email address and then they allow to generate the software there. So there is no download link. It will be easy for you and it will be easy for me if you follow the step-by-step guide as I suggest. So as a first step, I suggest that just open the provided link. There is no download link. Just open the website. I will share my screen with all of you so you can follow me step by step. So you can see this kind of screen. So go to the free trial. Just click on the free trial. Sign up for free. Just write down your first name. I will write down mine. Although I have my different. So provide email address. It will auto-generate password. No need to change the password. So your role, if you are librarian, you are researcher, student, or other, whatever you are, so provide it. Organization, it's not necessary to provide organization. It's not necessary to provide the department. It will be good if you provide your city, although it's not necessary. Just click on the agree to terms and conditions, agree to comply with privacy policy, email permission, check on I am not a robot, and then click on the create account. It's very simple process. Whenever we are generated our, whenever all of us created some email addresses, these kind of forms are very common. These kind of screens are very common. So Sharma, did you get the link? Just take your time and create your account. Okay. Okay. One more time. Go to the covidence.org, click on the free trial. It will give you these kind of form. Write down your first name, your last name, your email address. It will auto-generate your password, your organization, your city, and just click 1, 2, 3. And I am not robot. And click on create account. After that, it will send you a confirmation email. Just open your email, confirm your email address from there. It's not very difficult. Just you need to be focused for half an hour more. After clicking on the create account, go to your email box. Verify your email address. I will wait for 2 more minutes. So all of you can create your account on Covidence. That's great, Michael. That's great. Yeah, Hassan, good. That's very nice. Yeah. Hayam. It's good. I'm glad that you have started doing it. Nice, nice. It's very good. Yeah, yeah. Wow, great, great. Everyone, I am happy. So wait for 1 more minute. So, Ipan, why do you not get the? It's very simple. Just click on it. For trial version, it will be available for more than 1 year. There is no restriction for time period for Covidence, but in free version, they limited the number of reviews. You cannot generate unlimited reviews in the trial version. So what's next? The next step, I assume that all of you created your account. So I will share my screen what to do next. So this time you will click on sign in. Because I have already generated my account, the email and password is already put it. So it will, the screen shows like this. Just put your email address and your password. Your email address and your password. What to do next? Click on start a new review. Just click on start a new review. Be attentive and focus for 2 minutes. Are you creating a Cochrane's review? Yes or no, doesn't matter. Name your review. It is very important. Your name for your review must be unique. It should not be the common. So write down any review related to your systematic literature review. I hope everyone from you have some idea what do you want to do. So let's write down that social media. Don't copy my title because your title need to be unique. So social media and education. I will create this one, social media and education. You will create your own. So there are different kinds of review types. We will select systematic review this time. Then area of research. So your domain of research, in which domain you are doing to research. So I am doing it in education. You will select your related domain. Arts and humanities, agriculture, biological sciences, earth sciences, economics, engineering, psychology. You can select other as well. If you are not sure, you can select other as well. Then create review. Simple. Then create review. So take your time. I will give you 5 minutes to create your first literature review in Covidence. Yes, there is a limit. In trial version, you cannot create unlimited reviews. Yes, trial version. That's great. So I assume that after 5 minutes, all of you able to create your first literature review in Covidence.
Dr. Bashir, someone asked in the chat if they should click on the section marked free trial.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, you can select the Cochrane's, or if you don't want, it doesn't matter. I assume that after 5 minutes, that's great, Hassan. That's very great. So it created your first review. That's great, Hassan. So, Dr. Charles, there is a different that all of us knows that systematic review is different from narrative reviews. Systematic literature review follows some scientific methodology. In narrative review, we did not follow any scientific methodology. So we will select systematic review there. That's great, Jolina. I am happy. Great, great. That's very nice if you are able to create your first review. It's always very good. Whenever you create something, it's very good. Go to start a new review. Give the topic, review type, area of research, and click on create review. So your first review is created. In second step, we will go to the settings. I will wait. That's great, Dr. Charles. Yeah, Farzana, it's very good. No, okay, we have time. You can create your account. So Hassan, wait for few minutes. Wait for few minutes, Hassan. I will teach you how to select settings. But it will be good if everyone follow in the same way. If one or two out of us create our accounts before and done all the things, it will be difficult for the others to cope up with us. So hold on. If you're done, please hold on. It's very simple. Go to the Covidence, click on start a new review. Okay, I will share my screen with once again. So after sign in, you will get these kind of screen. So click on start a new review. Like this. Yes or no, doesn't matter. You can select anything you want. Name your review. Just provide some name for your literature review. So literature review type, systematic review. We are doing this time systematic review, although we can do scoping review, literature review, and other reviews in Covidence as well. But this time we are doing systematic review. So select systematic review. Area of research, select your domain in which you want to conduct your research. Like I selected education. So after that, create review. Simple. It's very easy. Yes, yes, yes.
Hi, Dr. Fazia. Is there a slight echo when you're speaking? Do you have two devices audio on?
Sorry, I can't get you.
Oh, there's a slight echo. Is it that you have two devices on?
No.
Oh, okay. All right. So everybody else can hear her clearly? Can say yes in the chat. Thank you. Okay. All right.
Okay, fine. So there are some network issues as well everywhere. Okay, whenever you get email from Cochrane, click to verify email.
Dr. Fazia, someone is asking in the chat, which box do we check on the automation option?
So I could not get bit automation option. Barnabas, if I'm not wrongly pronounce your name, I cannot get.
Let me
At
just
which
let me
state
pull up
did
the
it ask it? Yeah. At which state did it ask it?
okay. There was someone in the chat
So,
talking about
okay.
which box do we check on the automation option?
So no, you need to open the covidence.org, its website, click on the free trial, create your account. These are the 3 steps. Covidence.org, click this website account. So why you are creating new reviews? So this time we are doing the review already created. If you are doing or try to explore Covidence at this stage, it will create confusion for you. So it is suggested that stay on with me. Follow as I guided you. If you want to do more and you want to explore, you can do it after the session. So these are the questions in, I have seen so many questions related to the settings. I hold on myself. So everyone can create their account, create their first review. Then we will go for the settings. If at this stage, I will answer your questions related to settings, so other people will get confused because they are not at that stage. So hold on. If you create your first review, just hold on.
Hi, Dr. Fazia. Is it possible to reshare your screen? Because there's some person in between now coming in.
Yeah, no problem.
Take us through the process again. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So I assume that everyone have their account created on Covidence. If not, I will get it one more time. So covidence.org. Click on free trial. Create your sign up for free. Create your account. Just add your details, check, create account. After that, you will get some email from Covidence. Verify your email address and then come again and sign in. After signing in, you will get your screen like this. So click on start a new review. Just click on yes or no, no matter. Name your review, whatever you want to name your review. Select review type. This time we will select systematic review. Area of research. So select appropriate area of research for your systematic review and then just click create review. Just like I have created education and technology. Whenever you click on create review, it will create it. So I have created education and technology. So click on your created review. This is the other step. So click on created review. At this stage, the first thing is setting. Be careful about settings. Do not try to make frequent changes. So review name, we have already provided. I have already provided education and technology. Review type, systematic review. Area of research, arts and humanities. You can, if you want, you can change here, but I will stay with arts and humanities. No need to set the date of last search during setting. No need to add search strategy at this stage. Okay, it is very important. Reviewers required for screen. If you are testing and if you are planning to conduct your literature review single-handed, select one reviewer. And if you are working in a team, select 2 or 3 or something. I will stay for one reviewer this time. I suggest to stay with one reviewer this time. If you select 2 or 3 reviewers, you cannot proceed further. You have completed your stage. So you need, after that, the second reviewer done their assignment. After that, you can proceed. So I suggest select one reviewer this time. Reviewer required for screen, 1. Reviewer required for full text, 1. Do as I said, because if you select 2 reviewer at this stage in setting, we cannot proceed further. I want that everyone from us after the session able to conduct their literature review in Covidence. So if you select 2 reviewer for screening, you cannot proceed further. So select one reviewer this time. So select your preference data extraction. I suggest extraction 1. Don't go for extraction 2. And then click on save. Okay, so we have able to done review settings. So I assume that everyone able to setting. Is it? So it is difficult to handle these kind of softwares on mobiles. Yes, that's good. That's great. So we are able to done our settings. So wait. No need to click on import this time. Yeah, title must be unique. Yes. That's great. I'm happy that you are able to do it. Do it one more time. So review setting, click on review settings. This is first in settings. If you go, let me show you from start. This is your created review, education and technology. Click on settings. Click on review settings. So select reviewer only 1, and then extraction 1, and then save. After that, the second one, reviewers. So we will click add only one reviewer. No need to invite another reviewer this time. You can do if you want to do. There is option, but this time for this version, for this practice, don't invite any reviewer. If you invite any reviewer, your process will be stopped until unless the other reviewer accept your invitation. So do not invite another reviewer at this stage. If you invite, the process will be hang on until unless another reviewer accept your invitation. So this time, do not click on invite another reviewer. So no need to check any setting in reviewers. However, you can invite 2 more reviewers. Then team settings. So there are 2 options. Rules, everyone can do anything, and manage rules. Manage rules. You can manage the rules that anyone can do anything, or you want that someone special researcher or reviewer can screen. Conflict can be resolved by anyone, or you want that specific reviewer can do this. There is option. So this time, no need to do. But you can set these preferences. After that, eligibility criteria. So set your eligibility criteria for your systematic literature review. What kind of population should be included? What kind of population should be excluded? At this stage, I suggest whatever the review or systematic review in your mind, add the details, add the eligibility criteria according to your preferences. You can change anytime. So no need to worry that you cannot change the eligibility criteria. So you can change. Add if you want to add. If you don't, no need to add. You can do it without adding all these eligibility criteria. And then study tag. You can add the study tags like awaiting classification, ongoing research. I will going to add the gray literature. So the literature is gray literature. So add it. The study is from gray literature. I did add. Look, it's added. Gray literature. So you can add that it will be the study is conference paper. So you can add conference paper. See, you can add and you can remove as well. Remove conference paper, delete it. So it's delete, it's very simple. You can do it. But I suggest do not do too many changes in setting at this stage, because you do not have the command on the software at initial stage. So if you try to make so many changes, you will get confused. So in setting, it's done. I assume that we are going to start our first literature review shortly. So Mary? Okay. So everyone able to done with the settings? If yes, then I will go for the another step. Yes, okay, that's great. Yeah, nice, nice. I'm glad you are very fast researchers. So Lana, you did not select the free trial. You created your account just signing up. That's why you face this issue. So go to free trial. Done. That's very nice. Yes, yes, that's very good. That's good. Brilliant students and brilliant researchers. I'm happy that I got the participants who are so concerned and serious. So it's very easy to teach with all of you and pleasant. Yeah. Select only one reviewer option. Nice. So I assume, okay, Dr. Charles, I will. Wait. Okay. You said select on settings. So last two, there is no need to eligibility criteria. You can set the eligibility criteria related to your population, your explorer inventions, your context, outcome. This is about your inclusion and exclusion criteria, which you already set for your literature review. Before conducting the systematic literature review, you have selected some eligibility criteria, inclusion and exclusion. So this eligibility criteria need to put here. What need to be include, what need to be exclude, like population, only medical population, exclude nurses. Okay. So just for your understanding, I add that population, medical population included, we will set that doctors, excluded nurses. So like this, you can exclude and include, and it very necessary. It did not automatically save any settings. So you need to save every time. So click on save. And you got the message, your changes have been saved. Okay. And the last one is study tag. You can add or remove study tags. Like I add that the study is maybe presentation. So study is presentation. So add it. You can delete anyone if you want. The gray literature, I don't want to include gray literature. So delete it. Simple, delete it. Okay, fine. Now, what we are going to do, we will import our references. Click on import. Pay some attention this time. Import references. We get ourselves out from the settings. Click on our created review. This kind of screen will be shown to you. Click on import. Import into, because we are going to screen, so import into screen this time. However, we can full text included, but we are going to, because we will start our systematic literature review, so import into screen. Source, it is very important to select the appropriate source. Source means from which database you have selected these results. There are so many already created. Medley, Medline, Google Scholar, Embase, PsycInfo, PubMed, Scopus, Web of Science, and like this. You can select from here. If the source is not included, you can manage your source by clicking Manage Source. So you can add your source. Like, I feel that Lista, it is a library and information science database, which is not already included. So I create that, add Lista. So it will be added. Now I can select it from here, Lista. So You can manage your sources from here. If your desired source is not, you can add it. You can remove it as well. If you don't want, you can remove. So select the source, and here you need to choose file. Results. So I have already some citations. So I select these citations. You will find your saved data. Data should be in the form of XLS or RIS. These two formats are supported. EndNotes, XLS, and RII. So import. Okay, so one study included. So click on the import. When you click, okay, we will do it one more time. It's very simple. Import references, click on import. Import reference, click on import. And where you get this screen on your review. This is the name of my review. When you click, you will get it. So on first is import reference, click on import. Import into reference. Source, it is optional, but I suggest if you are going to conduct systematic literature review, definitely select some source, because your selected research is from some source, from which database you have selected the searches. Don't ignore this time. From here, there are so many sources available, so many databases available. If your desired database is not included, click on manage sources. You can add your desired database. You can create whatever, like I did create, last time I did create Lisa. This is another library and information science software. Not software, sorry, database. So Lisa, add. It is created now. So you can select your source, Lisa. Okay. Choose your file. Your results of your researches. You have done your literature review search from your database. So select that file and click on import. It will include it. So I hope everyone is able to import your research. If you don't have, I will, let me share some. Let me share with you this file so you can practice. Okay. No. PDF file you cannot import PDF file. Your file or your results should be in the form of RIS. So these are the two formats. Yes, you can. You can. But the citation should be in the form of XML or RIS format. So I assume that you search your researches from some database. If not,
Dr. Fazia, are you there? Dr. Fazia, you had a short freezing. Can you repeat the last thing about the Mendeleev? Your mic is muted.
yeah, okay. So can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, okay, fine. So I said that you cannot import records in the form of PDF. If you want to import your searches, you need to get the format of RIS or XLL. I have already shared in the chat box these two formats. You cannot get it every font of, you can go only XML or RIS formats. Covidence did not support PDF file format if you want to import your searches. And in mostly cases, when we search from databases, they ask when we want to export, they ask us that which format you want to export your desired data. So at that time, save in RIS format. You can get created your, let me wait. I feel that some people did not get the desired format data. Okay, let me try to share with you. Okay. I'm confused that if we had some time. Okay, just follow me. We will do it. How to get RIS format. So, how to get RIS format? Simply just open Google Scholar. On your website, click on Google Scholar. So just search something related data to, I have doing research on education and technology. So write down education and technology. So save. If I want to save this one, so click on save. I have already created my library, education and technology. If you have any idea how to create, if not, just click on create new. So I have created test, okay? just to that how can you do it. So whenever you want, click on the your library. My library. Okay, so these are the articles in my library. Click on export all. They ask here, they ask which format you need. So refman is the RIS format. Refman. Click on refman. So you will get the citation in RIS format. This one. So just select this citation format, RIS format. It's simple. It's not very difficult. Yeah, I hope you will get an idea that how to get RIS format. How to get data in RIS format. No, PubMed use it. PubMed is very common. So you can use. Yes, CSV. Yes. CSV. Get it. So import these references. Farzana, you're talking about the how to export your results from Google Scholar or how to import in Covidence. Okay, yes. Wait. So just click on the Google Scholar. Being a librarian, being a researcher, I assume that all of us knows what is Google Scholar because you are going to conduct the systematic literature review. So it is understood that you have idea how to conduct your research, how to conduct your searches. It should be from some database. If not from some database, you do it from Google Scholar. So in Google Scholar, we commonly manage our libraries. Like that, I have created my own. If not, I will repeat the process from initial stage. Click on Google Scholar. Simple. Open the Google Scholar like this. Just write down whatever you want to do. Social media. So I want to search something from social media. This time I found that this one is very related to my research. Save. If you have already labeled, then okay. If not, create new. Last time I have taught you and I create test. This time I test 2. So done it. And edit in the test 2. How to export? Open your library, my library. In Google Scholar, left side, click on this, my library. So I have to click export all. Refman is the format. So I click Refman. And in downloads, I will get this one. Citations to RIS. So it's not very difficult. Yes, Farzana, did you get it? I hope everyone is able to import their researches. If not, we cannot go through. So you need to import your researches. Yes. That's great. That's great. I'm glad that you are able to do it. That's great. So once again, I'm going to share my screen with all of you. This time, So this time we will open Covidence once again. So I have lost my Covidence, so this time. So I will sign in again. So this is my review I have created, education and technology. Click on it. We have already done the setting. We have imported our references. And you see that whenever we import some references, it's automatically remove the duplications. You know that every time I export the same data, so they consider it duplicate data. Duplicate means the same studies, the same author, same title, same year of publication. Everything and all the bibliographical data is same. So they consider it as a duplicate. So Covidence remove duplicates automatically. This is very good benefit basically. This is the first benefit we get it from Covidence. Whenever we are doing our systematic review manually, we have to remove duplicates by ourselves. We have to enter all the data in Excel or some reference softwares, and sometimes their reference software supported removal of duplications, sometimes not. So we have to remove our duplication manually, but in Covidence, it's automatically remove the duplicates. So 21 duplicates removed. So we need to start screening. I have already done 6. So one study need to screen. So click on continue. All of you have different number of screen studies. So no need to be confused. Just click on continue. So this kind of screen will be shown to you. There are some options. Yes, no, maybe. Means you want to add this study in your systematic literature review. You can click yes. If you think that this study is not related, no. If you want to take another look, you can select maybe. You can add the note at this stage, because if you select yes or no, you can add some note that this is very important. I add this. This is very important. So add this note with this study. You can edit and remove every time. Whenever you want to remove, whenever you want to add, you can do it. If you feel that this is duplicate and Covidence missed, automatically remove. So click on duplicate. This time I will go for yes, that study is related to my systematic review. So do it. After that, so my screening is completed. I will wait for all of you that screen your studies. Screen your studies. One more time, click on screen. Screen your studies. Yeah, so I assume that all of you able to screen your studies. If you have too many data, you need some time. But for our session, our time is limited. It's already more than 1 hour. Okay, that's great. Yadita, it's good that only one reference. So screen your reference. So we can move to another part. After screening your title and abstract, we have completed 2 steps: import our references and then title and abstract screening. The another part is full text review. See, there they have shown that one study need to be screen full text. So click on continue. This time the window is different. They ask that, did you want to include this study? Did you want to exclude this study? And we have added the note. The note is shown here. This is very important. Okay. So you can add the full text. If you feel that this study is, click on include, and you want to upload the full text. This is up to you. If you want to upload full text, that will be good. If you don't want to upload, it will be okay. So click whether include or exclude. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do, because you are doing your systematic review, you know that you want to add this study or you want to exclude this study. So if you want to include, click on include. If you want to exclude, click on exclude. I will go for include. This is how we done our full text review. So 3 stages completed. We have import our references, complete our title and abstract screening, complete our full text reviews. And the last stage is extraction of data. How to extract data from your selected studies. So click on continue. So it will show that already done. The last one, which I have added, it shows at start, which I have already done. It showed at done. So I will click on start this study, start. So data extraction. So you need to extract your data. If you want to add full text, add it. If you want to add some details, your population, your study details, author, if you add full text, it will extract from that. If you did not add, so you can add it manually. So add all the data and click on complete. So it will turn into green and it shows that completed. So if you go back, to your screen, okay, let me share my screen with you. So share. So my screen is shared to you. So we have done the last stage. After that, I assume that all of you complete these steps. Is it? Michael, it's up to you because this is your systematic review. You have to decide it, what kind of studies need to be included, what kind of studies need to be excluded. So Yusuf, if you just join, it is not easy for me. It is not possible for me to repeat all the process because we have joined since 9 o'clock. So it's 10:30 almost. You can check, follow the remaining part, and you can check the recording. Yep. So I assume that all of you able to done all 4 stages. So we import our, yes, Dorothy, it is possible. This time we are practicing as a single reviewer. You can add 1, 2 reviewer if you want, but this time, which method I am teaching you is with single reviewer. You can add the Aman, you can add in the settings. I have already told about this. In setting, you can inclusion, exclusion, everything you can add. Okay. When I got in data extraction, you need to click on data extraction. It depends, Dorothy, it depends on your kind of research. If you import the original data, if you do your screening, if you do your full text seriously, so you can get the same data and this is publishable. That is another. I cannot get why that is. So it's almost ending. We have already completed our 4 stages. We have import our data. We have screen title and abstract. We have done with full text screening. We have done with the data extraction. So the last thing is you need to learn how to download what you have done. The last stage. You need to learn how to done what we have already done. So review summary. You have import your data. You have done with your title and abstract screening. We have done with our full text review. We have completed our extraction. So what to do next? In systematic literature review, we need Prisma guidelines. So click on Prisma figure. You can download as see. It will provide us the complete summary. Sorry. That we have 28 studies imported for screening. Sources, 7 from Lisa, 7 from Lista, 7 from Scoopus, and 7 from Google Scholar. Be careful that these sources we have mentioned, they cannot get it that we search from Lisa and we search from Lista. We told them when we select our source. So 1 duplicate identified manually, 20 by Covidence. If you remember, I have checked on 1 study as manual duplication, just to taught you that when you click, it will show like this, that 1 duplicate identified manually and 20 by Covidence. 7 studies screened full text, 2 studies irrelevant, 5 full text studies accessible for eligibility, 1 study excluded at this stage, reason, wrong study design, and 4 studies finally included. This is our Prisma for this systematic literature review. You can download it. It will download as Word format. So like this, and you can use it whenever you want to place in your systematic literature review. You can copy, you can paste, and whatever you want to do. So this is how Covidence works. We download our Prisma. And the other thing we want to download are extracted data. Prisma, and we need to download our extraction. So how to? You cannot extract until you complete all your studies. So done. If you're done, so you can export. So check, select all. Click on export. Click on data extractions and then export. These kind of window will be open to you. What do you want to download? Title and abstract screening, full text, missing full text, included studies, excluded studies, irrelevant. I will go for included studies. Which format? There are so many formats available. You can download in whatever you format want. I want it in CSV. So click on prepare file. After preparing, it will show, yeah. So see, its download option is available. References, CSV format, included studies, and you can download. So it's downloaded. Open your file. See studies, title, author, their abstract, publication date, journal, volume, issue, pages. All the relevant information is in the form of Excel. You can download it whatever format you want. So if you follow step-by-step guide, we have done our first systematic literature review in Covidence. See, it's very easy. It's not very difficult. It's very easy. I hope that all of us do it or able to do it. You have the recording. So, okay, it doesn't matter what I have download. Basically, what you add in your database in Covidence, these studies data, we call it study characteristics. So the characteristics of study, included studies, they give the option to download. Whenever we are conducting any systematic literature review, we have to report the characteristics of our included studies. All of us knows. Two things we need are Prisma graph, Prisma figure, and included studies characteristics. So, after this practice, we are able to do our systematic literature review or our literature review with the help of Covidence. It's very easy. It's not very difficult software. It's popular for its user-friendly interface. So I assume that all of us able to conduct our literature review, our systematic literature review, our scoping literature review, whatever we want to do with the help of Covidence. And I will be glad if anyone wants to learn it. I will share my email with all of you. If you have some questions, if you have some confusions, you can write down to me so I can answer your question. This is my email address. I have shared it in chat box. So if you have some questions, if you have some confusions, or if you want to do some combined work, so you can write down to me. We will make some team, we will make some combinations, so you can conduct some systematic literature review. There are so many options. It's a very good platform. You have so many researchers with similar interests, so you can do it. Try to make some groups. Thank you so much, everyone. If you have some question, you can ask. Otherwise, it's done from my side. If you have some questions, you can ask. Otherwise, for myself, I have done. And I assume that all of us knows, all of us can do this with the help of Covidence now. We can do any review, systematic, scoping, simple, narrative, scientific, umbrella, any kind of review with the help of Covidence. You have, all of us have our free trial version. You can use it until you want. There is only restrictions that you cannot do unlimited reviews in Covidence, but you can, anytime you can delete and add another. You can change anytime. Okay, everyone, thank you so much for your nice and kind words. Still, I insist, if you have any confusion, any issue, yeah, definitely. Stephen, I will be happy. I will be happy to do anything. If you have any of us, any of you have any idea, we can do it. We can collaborate. We can do some research work. We can do some literature reviews. I have shared my email with all of you. So if you have, you can. So is there any question? If no, then
Dr. Fazia, one moment, please. Fortune would like to have to say some few words, please. Go ahead, Fortune. Or Rose, you can go ahead.
Dear Fraser, thank you so much for availing the time to deliver this session. We are very grateful. And you can see that even though we have surpassed the time scheduled for the training, we still have 200 plus, meaning that they found the session very useful and they thought they could stay longer to gain more skills. And to our participants, we are grateful that you've stayed with us right to this moment. I hope that the skills that you have gained today, you'll be able to use them in conducting your reviews. We have learned about Covidence and how you can use Covidence to determine the studies that are fit for your review. Thank you so much, dear participants, and thank you so much, Fraser. Thank you, dear caller.
okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and this officially ends our session for today. If you have any question, please reach out to us. The emails have been shared and all the resources. Kindly, there is also a feedback form that has been passed to us through the chat box. You can also provide feedback on how you felt about today's session. Thank you very much. Also, the PowerPoint presentation and the recording for this session will be shared so that if you had missed at one point, you will be able to follow and be with others on the same page. Thank you once again, and see you in our next session. Thanks. Fraser,
you,
thank
everyone.
you so
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Bye-bye. Take care.
Bye.